Come follow me, Doctrine and Covenants 30 through 36, and we are your hosts, the weak things of the world, the unlearned, approaching Zion. We are especially qualified to do this podcast because we don't know what we're talking about.
I feel like all of my old primary and young men's leaders would 100% agree with everything you just said. Like
Lift up your voices to declare my gospel. That's the theme.
And these two are the least of these. That's for sure.
So the good news is the Lord calls upon the weak things of the world, those who are unlearned and despised, to thresh the nations by the power of the Spirit. That's why you and I have done all that we can to remain unlearned.
This is a talent. Everyone's got a skill in something, and
we're trying to remain qualified for the service, for the work. We want to be called upon. Imagine all those people who went to law school, unqualified. They're unqualified to be called upon. What a waste. We know that's not true because every general authority is a lawyer.
I was going to say that or other professions. Yes.
Yeah, a couple conferences ago, there's 5 references to when I was at law school. And I was like, all right, we get it.
We should have gone to school. That was the message.
I try not to let my schooling interfere with my education. Okay.
All right, Mark Twain.
See? I'm a little bit learned.
Yeah, nicely done. Somebody will appreciate it.
I can pump out a quote or two when it's in my benefit.
Yeah, anything anti-school, I think, is somewhere in our wheelhouse, man. That's for sure.
We've studied quite a bit on being anti-school. Look, it's not that I'm against
anti-Babylon. That's all.
It's not that I'm against education. I'm just against going and being indoctrinated in the temples of Babylon. That's all.
That's what. Yes, that is at least the excuse we've given ourselves over the last several years.
And I will say it is a good one.
It is a good one. Hard for people to argue against that.
Oh, what was the book? Who was that general authority that's 70 who wrote the book about? Or he was basically saying that public schools are the churches of the devil.
I thought John Taylor had a lot to say about that. He was not a huge fan. He was pretty critical.
Yeah.
Of people who didn't educate their kids themselves, which I'm not saying you got to do that, but yeah, he was pretty critical. I think it was him.
That was great. And we're totally off topic already. Oh, I got it here. I just want to... Okay, H. Verlin Anderson. Okay, there's the book, The Great and Abominable Church of the Devil. That's what it's called. And he goes into explaining how corrupt government is the only institution that meets all the requirements for the Great and Abominable Church of the Devil. And then all of its tentacles then reach out into... corrupt corporation or
everything else,
or other corrupt institutions or false religions or whatever. It's all just tentacles of that corrupt government. And so then he goes into the fact that public education then would be the chapels or the churches of the devil, and the universities are the temples.
Yeah, the world has that in spades, man. It's the Great and Abominable is covered, I think, from every angle. That's for sure. Hit that like button, leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it.
They may seem like little things, but liking, commenting, it helps the algorithm push our content out to more people. So it's our small way of sharing the gospel in a social media age.